Hi, this is Guy of 180 Nutrition, and tonight I'm actually blogging about the next stage of my CrossFit journey, which is an experiment I've agreed to do over the next 3 months. Now, the experiment is the protection against oxidative stress. So, if you don't know what oxidative stress is, it's simply an excess of free radicals that then attack the body, which your cells, your protein, your DNA. Now, you probably heard the word free radicals, and then we have a defense mechanism, which is antioxidants. Now, the antioxidants are then produced to combat that. Okay, so free radicals are produced from daily living, environment, the air we breathe, to exercise is a big one, food, alcohol, lifestyle, and then of course the oxidative stress builds, and if we don't produce enough antioxidants to combat that, our body can actually break down over time. So where I'm looking at this is that I want to see if we can improve that through my exercise when I CrossFit. So I know a lot of people that put themselves under a great deal of stress just from exercising every day, and you will produce free radicals, and then depending how quickly you eliminate that through good nutrition will improve your antioxidant, and then that will naturally go on and improve your recovery. Now, the other thing is as well is that I was actually a plumber for 10 years. And during that time, I handled a lot of heavy metals. And I know for a fact through dealing with naturopath and a few other sources that them heavy metals my body still eliminating to this day, which creates free radicals. Now, the experiment to do is this natural supplement is called Protandim. I have no financial gain whatsoever from it. It's just purely out of curiosity. So what I've done is I've agreed with Daniel. Daniel's the actual distributor of Protandim in Australia. Is that I've gone and had blood tests to look at where my oxidative stress levels are at, along with a few other tests which are in the blog. And then I'm going to take one Protandim a day for 3 months and just carry on like I am. I eat pretty cleanly. I train pretty hard 4 to 5 times a week, and I'm not going to change my lifestyle at all. But then after the 3 months, I'm going to retest the situation and see if this actually works or not. So what Protandim is claiming is that it speeds up the process of eliminating the free radicals. A really good analogy is just like a car with the exhaust pipe. So you've got a set circumference and it's eliminating the fumes. So what Protandim is saying is that it widens that exhaust pipe, allowing for greater volume to come out. What does that mean to you watching this? You don't have to be exercising. Oxidative stress is actually related to a lot more serious diseases, diabetes, cardiovascular health, Parkinson's. So the heavier things as well. So obviously, health is a holistic thing. The food we eat, the lifestyles we do have all great influences on it. And so you can look at it from many angles. I'm looking at it from an exercise perspective. So I just wanted to put this video out there and say, yeah, I'm going to check it out. And I'm very interested to see what happens, because I think if it works, it could be a really cool thing. And it's something that I would want to look at more in the long term. If it doesn't, no harm lost, but I wanted to put that out there and share that with you. And if you've got any feedback or any thoughts as well, please let us know. Cheers.
You can see that the cells are, these cells that have a bright center are called annulocytes.
These ones?
Yeah. So the ones that look like a target.
Yep.
So they're annulocytes, and that means hemoglobin is oxidized inside. So this is oxidative stress that you can see.
So these are oxidative stress, and the non-ones are healthy?
That's right, and that's the white blood
cell. What about the teardrop ones?
Those probably, that's attached to the glass.
Oh, right.
So that means that has a positive charge. So the cell membrane can have negative charge replaced by some positive charges. That's oxidation as well, especially heavy. Now let's see. The majority of the cells are annulocytes, so it's a lot of oxidative stress on the hemoglobin.
So the oxidative stress, what could that have come from?
That's coming from the heavy metals, I'm sure.
From the heavy metals we picked up
the
earlier?
chemicals that are coming
Yeah.
into the blood. And the liver is working very hard to detoxify, but maybe not enough nutrients that chelate the heavy metals. So you need something that bind to the heavy metals like chlorella or lipoic acid to help with that.
Hey, this is Guy of 180 Nutrition, and today I'm back for my results of the Pro Tandem, and I'm here with Dr. Ranga. Now, apparently Dr. Ranga's just told me as well that just because I've just come straight from a CrossFit session, it'll be a true test to see what's going to happen. Now, he's just going to put me through this machine first. So what exactly is this?
This is called, I call it bioenergetic response and resonance testing device. It basically sends a small signal through the acupuncture point to the organ, and it challenges the electrical potential of the cells, so the group potential of the cells. And we challenge that, and if it comes back as a regular 50, we know the organ is healthy or cells are healthy. And if it falls below 45 or over 55, we know there's an imbalance. So you can get a good idea.
So it's a good way of like a precursor of actually tracking if there's something wrong with any
That's
vitals
right,
and things like that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll give it a test.
So you're holding this one.
Hold that.
So you can hear a sound. So we're testing the normal skin. And that's the dull tone that goes up to about 25. So when you hit an acupuncture point, you can hear the sharper tone goes up to 50. So that's perfectly healthy. The small intestine,
Just want to test that.
heart,
Heart's
excellent.
good.
Adrenals, excellent. Hormones in general, good. Degenerative conditions, toxicity or toxic burden, food-related chemicals,
Good.
chemical sensitivity.
Oh,
So all going to 50. Heavy metals, which was a problem last time, is balanced.
Wow.
Circulatory system, nervous system, large intestine, lung, lymphatic system.
So how accurate is this machine for somebody that's never used it before?
Accuracy meaning basically there's more and more information that the cell membrane is a real representative of what's happening inside the cell and outside, like Dr. Bruce
Yeah, Bruce Lipton.
Lipton's work.
Yeah.
So we are basically getting a response from the cell membrane. So it is, to me, I've seen 20 years getting very good results.
Yeah, fantastic. So far so good.
Excellent. So now we check your food points.
All
Let's
right.
see if you can. We are checking the pancreas and the liver and all.
The foot's probably not the best thing to have on camera, but you might as well.
That's the pancreas, excellent. Liver,
Liver good?
excellent. Joints, stomach, all going to 50. Connective tissue, which is the storage point for toxins, that's also 50-55. Skin, fatty tissue, another storage for chemicals, that's also good. Gallbladder, kidney, bladder, prostate, all good.
All good?
Yeah, just see if you can hold it a bit lighter. Yeah. I'll check the other foot for the
All
next
right.
point, spleen, which is different from,
Spleen, wow.
that's the immune system indicator, so that's also perfect. So all points are 50 compared to last time. We had quite a few things that were out.
Fascinating. All right. The blood, nice little pinprick.
The first droplet is damaged from the puncture, so we cannot use that.
Ah.
Take that off. Let the second droplet come up. Okay, excellent.
That's it?
That's it.
So that's important.
Yeah, it should spread nicely like that. So this.
Because you could damage the blood
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so
Alright. So that goes under the microscope.
now we could go on to the higher magnification.
That's the stuff we want.
Yeah, there's still a few repairing cells.
So which of the, if you could point at the repairing cells?
This is called an annulocyte. The
Yeah.
hemoglobin is slightly oxidized. It's repairing, it's not so solid. Do you see a big difference?
Massive.
I mean, this is after training, so you'll see some cells that may be still damaged. So just go back and find another area. It's a big difference.
So does that mean that the metals have been removing from my body
Yeah,
as well?
yeah. Because it's binding and clearing the heavy metals. That was the main issue. You can see still some cells are not quite circular.
Yeah.
There's a bit of aged cells, but that's to be expected.
Okay. So all in all, pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
that was. So I've been taking Protandim once a day along with the chlorophyll,
Yeah.
and I actually run out of lipic acid halfway through.
Yeah, chlorella.
Chlorella,
Yes,
sorry.
yeah.
And then, yeah. So it's definitely
So you ran out of chlorella?
no the lipic acid.
Lipoic acid, yeah.
Yeah, halfway through. I did come here, but you sold out.
Yeah, okay.
Right, there you go.
Okay, damaged.
Two types of cells,
Yeah. And normally the cell should be really perfectly circular and the membrane is solid, nice and bright.
Yeah.
You saw some cells like that and some cells having this ring inside. That's oxidized hemoglobin. When hemoglobin is oxidized, it cannot bind to oxygen or iron, so your energy level can drop. But you don't have a lot of those, very few. But compared to the previous time, it's a huge improvement.
So the
Yeah. Some cells we see on the video will have kind of like a fluid brightness, not completely circular. That means they are repairing.
right.
So quite a few cells are repairing, and especially after workout, you'd see a lot more damage.
Yeah, and you're saying 120 days from
120
start,
days
so-
for a red cell to completely turn over.
and I've been doing
new
it
cells.
for 90 days so
Yeah,
far.
so still
to the day almost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
in another month, you will see much better.
one last question I got
Mm.
while we're
Yeah.
on the topic. Would what happens if I took Protandim twice a day instead of the once?
Twice a day should be fine too.
Like morning and evening. Would
Yeah.
that speed up the process more? Or?
I think for your level of activity, I would take 2. But
Yeah.
beyond the 2, because there's a certain number of receptors that the active ingredients can bind, so the research shows that it will go through a increase and then the effect will not be there
Right.
after 2.
And for anyone that's watching this out there, that not necessarily training hard, but
Yeah.
just day-to-day life and wanted to increase
Yeah.
their energy levels,
Yeah.
and this is something they should be looking
Definitely,
at, right?
just 1 a day would be perfect.
And then give it sort of 3, 4, 5, 6 months,
Yeah, yeah,
and that will help.
yeah. For me, I'm taking it every day because every day we produce a lot of free radicals from our own metabolic processes. Like whenever you break down glucose for energy, you're producing huge amount of free radicals.
Yeah, right.
And the enzymes that protect those our cells can decline over with age and
Yeah.
also with the toxic burden.
Okay,
So that's the yeah, definitely.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Thanks very much.
All right, thanks guys.